SNG here, joined of course by the good friend of this channel, Grisha Bober. Of course, not only the friend, but also the co-creator. Hello, Grisha.
Hello, everybody. Let's have some fun today and some serious battle.
Exactly, it's a serious battle because we're going out of our way to provide you with something new. Today's episode will be something different from everything that we were doing previously, from our previous episodes. Because previously we were doing 1941 Operation Barbarossa stuff, like early war, early mid-war stuff like T-34s, not really, but T-26s, Panzer IIIs, Panzer IIs, this kind of tanks. And now we're going Cold War. So we're trying out the Hot War mode for Gates of Hell right now. It came out a long time ago, but it caught my interest just now. And I created this battle to try out some assets from this mod, and I think it's pretty cool and refreshing to make such a battle once in a while. So today we'll see a battle for an Olshanka, as Gates of Hell calls it, the village of Olshanka. The Americans are holding their ground behind the lake and some forests. Uh, they are holding the main roads, going from right to left and from left to right across the map. Uh, there is also one road going from the American sector towards the Russian attackers the attackers will be coming on from. The Americans brought up a one tank, the M46 Patton. It's a medium to heavy-ish tank armed with 90mm gun, capable of knocking out most of the threats, but possibly it could struggle against the heavier Russian armor. We also have recoilless rifles mounted on M113, not half tracks but transporters. Those that you possibly know from the war in Vietnam. This one right here is armed with a 50 cal and a recoilless rifle. There is also a American outpost on their left flank with a bunker, recoilless rifle, and a mortar to support the defense. The Americans are backed up by three 150. Is it 150? It's 105 millimeter artilleries that will be shooting the enemies from the long range, providing them with some covering fire from the 105 high explosive shells. And last thing that I'm going to show you before the battle is this position on the American right flank. It doesn't have as many soldiers as the previous ones, but it has an artillery piece in the back, a jeep armed with the recoilless rifle. I think it's 160 or 120 millimeters, something like that, and this AA or heavy machine gun version of the M2 Browning 50 cal. So.
So
Uh,
we're waiting for the Russians, right?
Exactly. Russians will be coming up from this side of the map. They will be attacking with their motor rifle company with BTR 60Ps, the roofless versions of the BTR transport vehicle. They will be backed up by some other maybe tanks, maybe heavier vehicles that you will see, but I will keep them as a surprise for the later stage of the battle and one for the start. Okay, so let's not waste any more time and let's let the battle begin.
As the Russians say, no поехали.
meaning let's go.
Right. First explosions. I wonder if the little church survives.
A preparatory artillery barrage commences on the American positions. But it's a quick one, as the attackers are close.
Nothing in sight yet. Is it the wind or am I hearing something?
Now it's a heavy machine gun. It's a DSK HMG, also a 50-cal, mounted on a T-54 medium tank. A Russian armored beast.
Just racing forward. Oops!
But it gets hit by the by the bazooka and the tank, and gets just demolished before it can do anything else. And the battle starts. Infantry dismounted from the BTR-60P transporters, rushing towards the American lines, provided with some covering fire from this PKM machine gun. Not any longer, because of the commentator, as we said in the previous battle.
Yeah, you kind of jinxed this guy. There isn't much they can do other than just tying them up with fire because of this water, right?
Yeah, they could possibly run through it, because it's a shallow one, but it will slow them down a lot. So first, they shall make sure that the defenses are scattered with bullets first. This 75mm howitzer is pounding the Russian attackers. Let's look at it shooting.
What are those sounds?
What sounds?
I think I heard it. Was it like a long-range artillery?
Yeah, long-range shots from heavier guns and from mortars. That's probably the thing causing the sound. But what is it here? A PT-76 light scout tank tried to rush towards the American outpost, but gets shredded by this 75mm. Let's look at the American right flank. What's going on here? One BTR-60P is burning, the other one is knocked out, but this one, the BTR-76, was smarter to hide behind those wrecks to provide some cover for the infantry. There's one soldier trying to hide behind the wreck. Oh, he's engaging some infantry. Let's look at them. This American group of soldiers behind the road, in the trench, are holding their ground well.
So it's kind of static here.
Yeah, the advance was kind of stalled, but it's not stopping. Not even for a moment. Let's look at the middle. Here there's something interesting here. Yeah! Just as we said even more PT-76 light tanks are advancing towards the American lines. And the recoilless rifle trying to aim its gun towards the tank. And it shoots, but misses. But I think
it missed? No, it hasn't missed.
I think it hit the tank, but the effect was similar to hitting the ground, so I thought it missed. Yeah, the PT-76 is knocked out, no longer alive.
Not on fire though.
No, but its interior is destroyed. Crew killed, something like that.
Right.
But those ones are doing well, providing infantry with cover, with covering fire. BTR-60Ps are doing well on the right, on the Russian right and American left flank.
Moving forward really slowly.
Slowly but steadily.
But here they are.
First Russian soldiers going through the lake.
They'll be fully exposed here.
Oh, but the 75mm howitzer was taken down. Probably by the machine gun fire from BTR-60s.
So now this may make the water crossing easier on the Russians.
Could be so, but Americans still have the 105 howitzer in the back. This one right here. Can we see it make a shot?
They're kind of waiting for targets.
Yeah, I don't think they will are shooting right now. The tank has more problems right now. Engaging the advancing Russian infantry. Or shall I say Soviet infantry.
Right, there is a difference. Russian or Soviet.
And then the attacking ones are Soviets from USSR.
Exactly. They
All
might
from
be
Russia.
Russian.
Might be. But they don't have to.
Right, I think at that time Russians were about 70% of all the citizens of the Soviet Union.
Yeah. Properly multicultural.
Yes.
This trench was almost wiped out. But the 50 cal behind the sandbags is doing well.
Yeah. Still firing, holding them back.
But the Russians, or Soviets, Soviets are advancing. The second PT-76 on this flank tried to rush up towards the lines, but didn't end well for it. But the first one that was trying to hide behind those wrecks is doing well. It hasn't been hit, hasn't been engaged,
And stationary all the time.
Yeah, but look at it.
It's still firing, getting...
It's still firing, it's still providing the covering fire for the infantry, and that's what counts. If you just go towards the American lines, towards the US soldiers, you'll just get wiped out.
Yes, but notice that the infantry is practically gone.
Yeah, you're right. They're not doing well.
Yeah, how many are there here? Oh, there are some.
There are some crawling towards the trenches of the US soldiers. Oh, and the recoilless rifle position right here has been wiped out too. So I think they can manage to do it. It will not be easy. It will just not be easy. Commissar. Commissar with AKM rifle. Rushing towards the lines. First,
Can't make
leading the
up
charge.
his mind. Can't make up his mind. Do I go back? Do I go forward?
He crawls by the body of his fellow soldier. Going back towards the Soviet lines.
You've been withdrawing.
Withdrawing a little bit. The attack has been stalled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the remnants of the infantry platoons and companies that have been attacking, pounding this position earlier. Just a few troops remained right now.
That practically like fizzled out. Not much happening. Few survivors left.
Yeah, I don't see the Soviets doing it. As even the PT-76 was destroyed. I wonder how. I thought it was out of range of this recoilless rifle mounted on a Jeep, but turns out it wasn't. Or maybe it was the 50cal that knocked it out. Well, it was showing its side towards the machine gun, so maybe.
Nothing else really could have done it.
We'll never know. And the main threat that was supposed to be destroyed first by the T-54, the M46 Patton, is still alive, unfortunately for the Soviets, as the T-54 didn't even manage to shoot once before it was too late for it. Okay.
So I think now this attack will not be successful.
No, but as the Soviets do, they will come again, trying to break the American line once again. So this battle may be may not continue for right now. But it will continue in a day or two, maybe a few hours, when the Soviets realize they couldn't break those positions of Americans, and they will strike with even more force, giving Americans a lesson of how to defend. And maybe then they will punch through the American defenses, but who knows? And who knows if we will see it coming.
But if it happens, we will definitely witness it, right?
Yeah, but not right now. And as the battle ends, the episode does too. So thank you for watching, guys. Just a reminder, we are actually like trying to put up more videos right now to create new ones. The previous Moscow episode, I think it was nice, but it lacked some features that I want to get in the next battle. So be aware, the channel is reactivating. So share the video, like and subscribe. Help the channel grow up once again. Because the third video of ours had like 6 or 4 or 5,000 views. That was awesome. It just hit the algorithm just right. So we are trying to reactivate the channel with Grisha. We're doing our best. The times were hard for us. The Moscow episode wasn't easy to edit. But we're happy to provide you with more battles now, and we'll be having some fun with the Hot War mod, with another stuff right now, and later on we'll continue with the Eastern Front campaign to make it 1942 right now. So
Right.
I'm excited.
Great. Thank you for watching and keep on playing. And we hope to see you soon. Bye.
See you in the next one, guys.